Hey everybody, I forgot to add myself to the screen. Hope you all are doing wonderful this evening and welcome to another open discussion of Let's Talk Autism. If you are brand new to our Talk Autism open discussion sessions, what this is all about is us coming together, come as you are, getting your favorite comfy spot, grab snacks, and let's talk autism. Share our loved ones' journeys, ask questions, and just support each other. If you have a question, throw it in the chat. If you see a question, feel free to chime in and help where you can. It's all about sharing, learning, and supporting. And this evening, Linda may not be with us again. She was feeling well. This is Cheryl. And as far as the tablet, we just took um, certain things. We locked them out of the internet. But yeah, that it should help. It should help. You should be able to monitor. Hey, Mr. Charles.
Hey, Anita. Hey, Spencer.
Oh, you said I was breaking up.
Yeah, now I can hear you clearly, but you
Oh,
were kind of breaking up before.
oh, okay, okay. Maybe because let me get this phone over here. Maybe can everybody hear me? Okay, out there. So how you been today, Mr. Charles? What's going on?
Oh, I've been doing fine. Yeah, Cindy and I are doing fine. Just got down here. I fixed dinner and then doing laundry, and now I'm down here.
Okay.
So, how about you? How's your day going?
Going well, going well. It's been kind of quiet the last few hours. DeAndre left a few hours earlier with his dad. They went to the auto show. So I'm
Oh, that's
waiting.
nice.
Yeah, I'm waiting for pictures. I know he's gonna love it because of the cars. So I'm waiting for the pictures and the video to see. So what's going on with everybody else? How's school going? Oh, okay. You say I'm breaking. I'm breaking up. Let me see. It's raining here. Maybe that's the reason. Um. Let me see.
Yeah, it could be interference with weather, particularly if there's a thunderstorm there or something.
Yeah. Um. Can you hear me? Okay now, Spencer. Anybody else in the chat? Are you able to hear me? Okay. Okay. Hey, Miss Brooks, how are you?
Hi, Gwendolyn.
Long time no see. How are you? Okay, good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Okay, well, what I was saying, Spencer, yeah, that should help. Spencer wanted to know about parental controls on the tablet. I haven't tried it through the tablet, but yeah, it should you should be able to control, you know, things through the tablet. Anyone else try this parental controls through the tablet? Teresa says, I found out yesterday that my son is getting, oh no.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What's what's going on, Teresa? I hate to hear that.
And I think kids that are different can expect to get bullied, and the good news is you know about it.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of times, kids could be getting bullied at school. You don't know anything about what's going on, and if you have kids that are nonverbal, even verbal kids might not be able to articulate what's happening in a way that will get across, what's really happening to the parent.
Hmm. Yeah, that's I'm wondering, is it happening in school or on the bus? Yeah, I hate to hear that. What is that? I'm hearing some noise in the background. Okay, I seen on the news there is a bad trend going around that kids are calling in false active shooters in the school so far in 12. Oh no. And then if they get caught, um, they charge them with terrorist um attacks. So I'm wondering, that's a shame. Why would they do that?
Yeah, the exact crime they get charged with depends on the state and how
Okay.
serious a charge is varies from state to state. But at the minimum, it's a crime everywhere to make a false police report. But how serious a crime it is varies from one state to another.
Yeah. But why you would think, why would you want to call in false shooter, a false active shooter,
Well, one thing, get out of school,
Yeah, that's one reason. Yes.
and then too, for kids, bored kids have nothing better to do. Let's pull a prank and have some fun.
And then when they get caught and get in trouble, they regret. Teresa said he came home with a bruise on his arm. No, he is getting bullied because of the way he talks. It happened when he is at school. Oh no. So what are the teachers, are they addressing the issue? Have you had a chance to speak with the bullies' parents? I mean, do you even know who they are? I'm sorry to hear that, Teresa. It's a big felony. Yeah, you would think. Well, most
It
kids
varies
don't.
from state to state. In some states, it is a felony. In other states, it's just a misdemeanor no matter what the nature of the report.
Yeah, and
And
that's
there being
scary.
juveniles makes a difference too, and from state to state, and how serious a charge they can be facing. Because in some places, the 12-year-old calls in false, mass shooting threat to the school, just gets a slap on the wrist from juvenile court.
And you would think with everything going on, why? I mean, besides the obvious, kids these days. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's sad.
and even when you think back to when we were kids, we didn't really fully understand the implication of everything we did.
Mhm,
And
mhm. Right.
the desire to have fun, and perhaps for us, for boys more so than girls, I think.
Mhm.
But yeah,
My son is afraid of telling a grown up. I found out it is a kid that is also in a special education. Wow. Yeah. Well, hopefully you can get to the bottom of it, and hopefully, maybe get the students together. And bullying, you know, that's not cool. I'm so sorry. And we have to let our babies know it's okay to speak up, to adults, especially when someone's hurting you, no matter whether it's mentally or physically. Bullying is bullying. You have any thoughts on bullies, Mr. Charles?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's something, when you have a parent of a child with special needs, you have to expect it. In fact, kids get bullied for reasons that you wouldn't even think of,
Right,
getting bullied. So any kid can get bullied. Kids can pick on it for who knows what reason. But when a kid is different, you should expect it in one form or another. It might not be in the form of getting beat up. It might be in the form of tricking a kid into doing something stupid
right,
and
right.
making a fool of himself.
It's sad, and you hear so much of that happening, on the news. I mean, it's like parents talk to your kids, just because another child is different, it doesn't give you. It's not open season on that child. Be compassionate. Teach your kids compassion. And like I say, you hear so much of that going on the news. A few months ago, a school here where a young boy was getting bullied and beat up, on the school grounds. On the school grounds. That was the sad part. You know, we have to do better as parents, instilling this in our kids' head that it's not cool to bully. You have kids that get bullied so much they commit suicide or want to commit suicide or go into depression. So, yeah, we have to do better as parents.
And bullying can be verbal. It can be just a matter
Yeah,
of teasing. You
yeah.
know, and even this past summer when we had our virtual convention program, we watched online. Part of the first day's program was they showed a series of scenes, and involving one scene involved a girl who was getting verbally bullied, and
Hmm.
then showed her and her brother sitting down with their mother and talking about, okay, what do we do about it?
Hmm. So Teresa says I will be calling his teacher on Monday and telling him about it. Yes, yes, yeah, absolutely. I would do that, Teresa, and maybe even set up a meeting because sometimes it takes the parents to come together and sit down and say, hey, this is not cool. And I know that is Pammy coming
Hi,
into the group.
Hi, Facebook user.
Hello, everyone. Heart, so you know who I am. Yes, we do. How are you this evening, Pam?
So, are you the Queen of Hearts? Is that who you are?
She's Queen of Hearts. And that was awesome. That what the piano Ralph was playing. That was really awesome. He is very talented. My son is a sweetheart, kind-hearted, friendly, and always cheerful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, that's good.
Yeah, we don't need those nasty bullies around. And see, they will take advantage of kids like yours who are, those soft-spoken kids or, and like Mr. Charles said, the moment another child sees that they're different, you know, they just want to uh come in and bully. It's just not right. Okay, she's good. Our school has a big no. Yeah. All schools do. Yep, because we have a no bully policy. but it still will happen. It still will happen. And sometimes our kids will not relay that, like Teresa's son, won't, maybe they're scared to talk to someone. But even though those policies are in place, you know, the parents have to do better with talking to their children, um, teaching them to show compassion to those that are different from them. So yeah, it's good those policies are in place, but there has to be um um something more done, you know, because it will happen. There have to be repercussions for when you do find out. Yep. So I am very sorry that is happening to your son, and you know, it's not good. So besides that, how is school going? Has it affected him in school in any way, his lessons? Yeah, we know, Pam. Yep, it would take up a whole lot. Yep, because Ralph, yes. And I wish you'd come up. You should come on up and join us. You should come on up and join us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ms. Brooks says, I did solve the problem with Anthony being put out. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. That's right. He was put out the auto show. He was able to go to the auto show again this past Friday, and he's also able to attend the auto show every year. Oh, well, that's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Now,
That's
I'm
good.
wondering, did they say why? Why? Just because he was walking around, and did he look suspicious to them? I
Well,
mean,
they said he was soliciting, and I'm wondering if maybe they stopped and asked him some question which he misunderstood, and they misunderstood his answer and took it as he was trying to sell something, and they kicked him out. That's how I'm kind of reading that.
person eliciting and being a nuisance. What? I mean, what was he doing? Wow.
Yeah.
These people, wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. Mm-mm-mm. I'm sorry that happened to him, but I am glad the issue was resolved. I am really happy that issue was resolved. Just
Yeah.
looking around and doing auto, yeah.
Yeah. Somebody probably reported him because he was quote unquote acting strange
Right, right.
in their view, and so they reported him to somebody, and then somebody asked him some question, probably that he misunderstood, and they misunderstood his answer, and out you go.
Mm-mm-mm. Oh, and Miss Brooks, now that you're here, I'm when next year, what we're gonna do is try to put together. Are you still in Michigan, or did you go back to Texas? Let me know, because I want to put together a luncheon or something for next year. And but the hardest thing is trying to find Metro Detroit parents to chime in. Um, I have a couple parents at DeAndre school, but if you are interested and you are here, let me know. I'm gonna put together a luncheon, uh, maybe for 10 of us, 10 or 15 of us parents. Of course, it'll be AAU's treat. I'm gonna try to get that together as soon as I can. This will be our very first. But yeah, for next year. Um, Makes me worry to by send by my son by himself. Anyway, yeah, yeah. I don't think yeah, yeah, I agree. You know, unless I really know where he's going and, know the person, you gotta be on your P's and Q's. And it's a shame. It's a shame. No, it has not affected him at school. Okay, good. Good. Well, that's a plus. That is definitely a plus. Okay, I will get you more details as soon as I can. I'm behind in so many things you would not believe. I still, I just got the certificate for our speakers in the frame. So, Mr. Charles, you'll be getting yours soon. I have to get some more boxes. I'm waiting on Veronica for the quote boards. And once I get the quote boards, I can send out everybody the boxes I'm behind. And for Pammy, I told her I would send Ralph a card. I have not forgotten. I have not forgotten anybody. I'm just behind. Please bear with me, you guys. Please bear with me. I need like 3 weeks off where I can catch up with everything. But I will definitely keep you updated, Miss Brooks. Of course, because you were one of our first that did a live to actually you were our first that did the Focus Live. Yep, for about Anthony. So definitely keep you update.
Yeah.
I do too, Pammy. I'm still going to get that central area once we get moving. And once we get moving and grooving, I want to get us all together in one central location so we can just have the biggest meet and greet ever. That's still here. We're gonna do it too. We're gonna do it.
And who knows? Yeah, I can't promise that Cindy and I will travel to Michigan, but you know, it's a possibility. You know, I believe within the realm of possibility we could.
Okay.
But yeah, just for the benefit of the others here in this group that are from Michigan, I went to college at Michigan State, so
All
I'm
right.
familiar with the state of Michigan. We used to go to Michigan every year for a vacation because that's where most of the relatives lived. So, and
Okay.
when I was a kid,
Yeah, so I'm gonna try. I have to get a I'm looking. So if anybody knows of that's here, knows of an event planner, let me know. It'll be a little small gathering. So but yeah, for next year. But that would be so awesome, Mr. Charles. See you in person.
yeah, it's a possibility. I won't rule
I
it out. I'm not going
understand.
to promise that we'll
Right,
be
right.
there,
I understand.
mhm, but it's a possibility.
Okay. It was hard for me to send Anthony out by myself, but he wants. Yeah, I mean, we can't just keep them in when they want to go out, but you always got that in your head, you know, what will happen, what could happen. And yeah, yeah, I understand. Hi, Tanya. How are you?
Hi, Tanya.
Oh, well, I'm glad. I'm glad you understand, Pammy. I got you. That you too, Teresa. Yeah. So yeah, that's the plan, Pam. So maybe and I told you guys I got another year before I retire. So once I retire, I can do everything. Everything will come into play. I have all the time in the world. So and I want to get this central location. And you guys, I think everyone said Kansas is that would be the center of attraction. And that would be Pammy's location in Victoria. So we're gonna do it soon. We are definitely gonna do it. But for next year, I'm going to, and if anyone is from Michigan in the Metro Detroit area and you're tuning in or listening, reach out to me. I'm looking for Metro area parents who like to join in a luncheon. I got to get a head count. Well, I'm going to keep it a minimum, no more than 20. I want to do like 15 people, but you know, how do we win? It's not a win thing. So let's get that out of our heads. It's not a win thing. It's a gifted box. We're gifting the boxes. I definitely want one of Veronica's crafts. Okay. Awesome. So what it is, and I forgot to do it this evening, but we will do it next Sunday. What you have to do to be gifted the boxes right now until we build up our budget. But right now, what you have to do to be gifted a box, you can either join in discussions. We have a secret discussion word. I didn't put it up this evening. I forgot. My bad. But we do have a secret discussion word that we do in our lives. So participation is the main thing. We will look for you in the group if we see you being active in the group. Those kind of things. There is a post that will tell you how you can be gifted a boxes. It's in the group, inside the group, up at top in the featured post section. So you can read that, and that's how you can be gifted a box. Once the budget, the AAU budget builds up, then I the hope is hopefully we can just gift them to as many as we possibly can. But yeah, it costs money to make the boxes and get the stuff and everything. Veronica has been a sweetheart. She gave us a great discount, so she is making the quote boards, especially for autism and us. So, and that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. What do I think of the blue Halloween bucket for? What do I think of the blue Halloween bucket for autism? What do you guys think of the blue Halloween? Now I've heard different. My son doesn't go trick or treating. I just don't go out. He dresses up, and then if there's a Halloween party, at one of his centers or at school, then he participates, but we just don't go out. We just don't go out. I don't even open my door on Halloween. So, anyone who trick or treats or goes out for Halloween, what do you think about the blue Halloween bucket? What are your thoughts, Mr. Charles?
Well, again, because I don't
Danielle?
do Halloween,
Oh
I
yeah,
have to
that's
stay
right.
out of
That's
this
right. I'm
discussion.
sorry, I forgot. I
I have to stay out of this discussion.
forgot. I forgot. Can I invite an Oh, yes, of course. Of course, and there's Danielle. So Danielle's one. We got Miss Brooks. And then yes, of course. And like I said, I have more once I can get my head clear, get it together. I need an event planner and a location. Then I'll be sure to give you more details. But yeah, we'll have our first little annual AAU luncheon or dinner. Any new? Not yet. Not yet. I was just saying I'm behind on everything, but I do have the design, and they are. I'll get the pictures up, and you can have them personalized or not. So I will put the pictures. Give me about a week, and I'll put the pictures up of the new shirts, and you can contact me if you're interested. I'll put them on our website because the website has to be revamped. Yes, she is. Yes. Ralph used to, but he doesn't want to anymore. I think it's a good idea so people know. Okay. So that was about the blue bucket. I want a shirt. Okay, I have give me a couple weeks to get the website together and put the shirt up. They are, I have the design ready to go. So The shirts, if you get them personalized, they'll be made to order because we have to put the name on them and everything. But if you don't want the personalization, they'll be ready to be shipped out. My son is 11 years old and he does not like Halloween anymore. Okay. Tanya says, I've used the blue bucket, but actually got him a bag that reads, Hi, I'm Jonathan and I have autism. I can't say trick or treat, but I'm trying. Oh, okay. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Yeah, I've seen some parents say they agree with the blue bucket, and then other parents saying, "Why should my child have to carry a blue bucket for someone to give them candy or something like that?" But yeah, yeah, I love that too, Pam. Hmm. So what's for dinner, you guys? I'm getting hungry. Around this time, y'all know I'm always hungry. What you cook tonight, Mr.
Well,
Charles?
well, me, I fixed a chicken curry chicken salad for
Okay.
Cindy and me. We're making mostly meals that come from our Weight Watchers cookbooks, including the one I fixed tonight.
Okay. Curry chicken salad. All right. I made homemade chicken noodle. Okay. That sounds good. It's the weather for it. Good time for that.
Well,
Casserole for us. Okay.
the other
Tuna.
night I stepped
I
out of
haven't
my
had
normal.
tuna casserole in a while. That sounds good. What you say, Mr. Charles?
The other day I stepped out of my normal, comfort zone of fixing meal foods, fixing entree foods, and fixed a dessert. Well, we had a traveling overseer visit our congregation this past week, and one day we were invited to lunch, and I was asked to fix the dessert, so I made a devil's food cake.
That sounds good.
Yeah, everybody liked it, so yeah.
And Spencer ate at Golden Corral. That's another good thing for this type of weather too. Chili. Mm. Oh yeah, now y'all really making me hungry. I don't know what I haven't cooked anything today, so I'm just gonna have to go in the kitchen and wing it. See what's in there. I need the tuna casserole recipe. Yes, that's something I haven't had in a long time. So do share. Is that Pammy? Yep, that was Pammy. Pammy got to share that recipe. Yeah. So the entree, I know. I think I mentioned last time that he lost his OT. She went on to bigger and better things. So he got hooked up with a new OT, and she's familiar. She's a familiar face, so that's the good thing. He's seen her around the office before, so they got acquainted this last Thursday. Her name is Heather. So they started off with some dancing. So he um he danced for her, and I forgot what song she said they were in there dancing to. But hopefully this will go well because the last OT he had her for 2 years. And yeah, so she's leaving for another opportunity, which is awesome. Bought my wife Instapot. She makes so many good things in it. Okay.
Cindy bought me one for our anniversary a few years ago, and I use it. I haven't used it as much lately as I usually have used it, but I've used it some.
Hmm. What's good to cook in? You can cook about anything, and is it like a crock pot?
Instapot is a pressure cooker.
Oh, it's a
So
pressure.
it's,
Okay.
yeah.
I've never
I've
used.
made quite a few slow cooker meals too, but that's a different story. We have a crock pot for that,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's a pressure cooker. So like one of the things I fixed in a chicken adobo is one thing I fixed. I've also there's a salmon thing I fixed in it that has it's kind of a meal on one thing. Is you have spinach and you have smashed potatoes. So a number of things I've fixed in it.
Okay. Does he accept change very well? Yeah, somewhat. As he's getting older, the only thing that worries me, he's still calling out for Maya. Maya was his ABA, his RBT for ABA. And so she went on to bigger things. She's doing more of the center based therapy, whereas he needed, kind of both. So he gets, especially like on a Saturday or something, he'll say, Maya coming. So, he's still like, where's Maya? He doesn't understand that Maya's not coming back anymore. So, but pretty well, pretty well. He did really good with the OT this last week. Um, he really has a problem with, when he gets out of routine. Um, so the Maya thing, he was used to going with her after school sometimes. So that's the only thing right now. But everything else he's doing pretty good. You can make about any. Okay, okay. I've never tried an Instapot. We are still working on changes, even at 4. Okay,
Yeah,
okay. So he doesn't handle. Anthony doesn't handle change too well. Is he and does he stick to a routine, or just certain changes? Change is hard for Ralph. Okay.
yeah. It's taken a lifetime for me to get to the point. Expect change, expect the unexpected. Like Cindy sometimes move things around, and I get used to okay. I'll just ask her where is whatever it is I need now, and she'll tell me. And, okay.
He will be 49 in November. He likes to stick to, okay. Birthday coming up. Yeah, a lot of our babies with those routines, they have to be on schedule.
And the other thing is expecting the unexpected. And um,
Hmm. Yeah. Okay, you guys. Joshua doesn't mind change. Okay, well that's good. That's pretty good. If you know he's okay with it. Some of our babies, oh no, have the meltdowns. So I'm gonna invite you guys up a little early if you want to come up and talk, chit chat a little bit before our time. You are more than welcome. Just hit the link there and come on in. Anthony did change jobs. Okay, what kind of job is he doing, Miss Brooks? Okay. So I put the link in. If you want to come up, this is an opportunity also. If you have or doing something awesome for autism, if you have an organization or a business that you are running, it has to be autism related. You are more than welcome to come up and share your story and what you're doing. I know a lot of parents in the support group have businesses, and I did say you are welcome to come on live and share with us. Introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your business. Or you can just come on up and say hi and talk and share something with us if you like. You are more than welcome. Grocery store. He used to do short hangers. Okay, okay. Awesome.
Okay.
So does he have a support when he works, or he's able to to do his job on his own? I know DeAndre, he did work this summer, but he needed support. So I know when he gets older, if the opportunity arises again, he would definitely need support with him. That's by his side. That's what I mean. By his side at all times, because he gets distracted easily. Does
Yeah,
anyone?
that's excellent that yours does. I don't know how many have that, but it's excellent yours does.
Mhm. Spencer says, does anyone else law enforcement have a program to teach officers about dealing with autism people? Ours does. That's something I have to look into. But yeah, I would think all cities and states should have, you know, some type of program for police officers on how to deal with our babies, or even when someone is having a mental health crisis. They don't even have to be autistic. They should know, how to deal with someone if that situation arises. You hear the horror stories of parents who've had to contact police just to kind of calm, their babies down, and then, the tragedy happens. So yeah, that's good. I'm glad yours has that. All our officers know Joshua, but we are in a small area. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. That, I mean, the horror stories can be worse than that. Like the teenage boy that an officer saw, he was flapping his hands, and the officer thought that was strange. Thought maybe the kid was on drugs. He asked the boy what he was doing. The boy said that he was stimming, and the cop didn't know what that meant and took that as a smart alecky answer, and ended up with the boy getting violently arrested.
Yeah, see that makes me nervous, because I know DeAndre, he stems everywhere with his hands. So yeah, that makes me nervous. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. And even teachers, you know, need training with our babies on with autism. If they haven't, some teachers don't even understand what autism is. You know, I'm not saying, but every teacher, anyone that is in the education field should have at least a course, even if they're not doing special needs, but at least have a course on autism. You know, okay. Uh-oh. We were right there. All right. Our teacher came from a special needs room, so I'm blessed.
Yeah,
Oh, hmm Well, that's good. It's was that her background or his background? Special needs education. So now if you're in the group listening in, here's your chance. If you want to share your business, or if you have an organization and you like to share with the community, come on up. I put the link in the chat. We have about 10 minutes left. So you are more than welcome to come up and share what you are doing. 7 years. Okay, awesome.
Very good. Yeah.
My son does not like changes at all. Last Thursday, my son had another meltdown at school because he was getting a new Chromebook. Okay. He wanted that old one, huh? Lorienda. Hey, Lorienda. You all deserve an amazing week. You are enough. Reread your favorite book. Write an encouraging letter to yourself. Self-care. Thank you, Danielle. Yes. Yes.
You deserve one too, Danielle.
Definitely you do. Thank you, Danielle. Hi, everyone. Sorry I didn't hear the LTAAU notification. I'm working on visiting facilities tomorrow for preparation. There's another hurricane out there.
Yeah, this one is going to be a hammockane.
Oh, Mr. Charles. I didn't even hear.
Well, I
Wow.
remember when they used to name them all, give them all
Women name.
feminine names, and then women's groups objected to that, so they started giving half of them masculine names, half of them feminine names, and they still skip the letters Q, U, X, Y, and Z. They claim they can't come up with 3 masculine and 3 feminine names beginning with those letters, and I say that's ridiculous. Letter Q, Quantrell, Quentin, Quincy, uh,
Yep. There you
Quanisha,
go.
Quantinique, Queenetta.
There you go.
Yeah.
Don't apologize. That's understood, girl. Understood. I wish I could. Ralph is bossy from his bed. He's bossy. Ralph runs the show. Definitely, you are in our prayers, and I do understand. I know you're a little stressed. Mhm. You are welcome. You are so welcome. Yes. I miss all of you. We're going to have a team meeting soon, you guys, when everybody can get together. I know everybody has a lot going on, but soon. So, this is the last call. I am about to put up the link once again if you'd like to come on up, because I am getting hungry, you guys. Brandon nervous about this hurricane. Wow. So where is it now? Where is it? You heard anything, Mr. Charles?
Last I heard, it was headed toward the Gulf of Mexico. I don't know,
Uh-huh.
I don't know exactly where it is now. Um,
Okay.
Now, the one hurricane that actually, is crossing the Atlantic and should be striking Nova Scotia about now,
Oh, wow.
and that's rare for them to get hit. But in this case, it was just on a straight path headed for the Atlantic provinces
Mhm.
of Canada.
In Caribbean, slated to hit Florida. Wow. Yes, you guys are in my prayers. Hopefully it'll disintegrate or whatever it does before it even gets that far. So okay, you guys. Um, I'm going to eat.
Okay, enjoy your dinner, Nita.
um, you have any last words?
Just everybody have a great week. Um, we'll be back. I guess next Sunday, the following Sunday, I think that's Columbus Day or Indigenous Peoples Day weekend, whichever you call it. So, or for the Canadian members, that's their Thanksgiving Day. So we probably won't do it that Sunday, I'm guessing. But um,
It would be Indigenous Day. But yeah, okay. Let's see. Anybody else want to come up with some last words before we sign off? Lorienda, I'm holding safe, positive thought for you, Brandon, and everyone else. Yes. Have a wonderful evening, everyone.
you too, Facebook user.
Near to me too. It's this. Okay. All right. Yes. Be safe, everybody. Take care of yourself. I appreciate each and every one of you. I just want to remind those of you who don't know, I have a birthday fundraiser going up, and the ultimate gift would be for you guys to give to my fundraiser for AAU. It's posted up in the group at the top as well as on the main page. Just $5 will help our community out. So thank you, you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. And now I am going to go eat.
All right. Enjoy your dinner.
See you
All right.
next
All
time.
right. Bye bye.